Hello YouTube, this is Esplin227. I know by now you had to have heard of those two bills. One bill is SOPA, the bill that will effectively end any website that's speaking out against the government. Now I know you say it's about copyright, but remember, all they have to do is find a link on that site that's connected to a copyright site. So potentially, they can post a link on any of these websites after like 5 days. If the website doesn't take it down, they're allowed to shut the website down immediately. Immediately shut the whole fucking website down. Effectively ending YouTube, Google. Basically, they can do a shutdown of the internet so that we don't have information transfer from one individual to another. The other thing is, there's a bill going through that basically makes our country officially a police state. The criteria of a country being a police state is not whether it has elections or not. It's whether the government can, with the military or the police, arrest people simply under the suspicion, and they don't have to give them a trial. That's what this bill does, and you could hold them indefinitely, and you don't have to tell anyone that you arrested them. If these bills pass, I'm gonna have to vote for Ron Paul. Not because these bill. Okay, I don't like Ron Paul. I don't like. People say he's crazy on half the things. I think he's crazy on more than half the things. I disagree that states should be able to choose a lot of stuff. I think states are retarded. I live in North Carolina. Most of these, I'm gonna catch flack for this, but most of these people are fucking rednecks. They believe in magic. It's okay to believe in magic. I think you're stupid if you do. Well, no, you're not stupid. It's just you have an asymmetrical standard of evidence. You just don't care about the truth. I'm done sugarcoating that shit. No, they're rational. Now, I know you're rational. You have an asymmetrical standard of evidence, but that's beside the point. That's not even gonna matter. That's not even gonna matter. Um, Ron Paul, I disagree with him about most things, but he doesn't want to go to war with Iran, and which I am convinced the world is not going to tolerate this any longer. People see every when you piss off the entire world, eventually they're going to come down on you the way the rest of our world came down on the Nazis. The Nazis just declared war with too many people. And granted, I know this is different, but in a little while it won't be. It's going to be exactly the same. Information control. Police state. And you know what's funny? This sounds like conspiracy theory shit, but these are actually real bills. Plus that war. It's now. This is a plea to all foreigners. All foreigners. If you're gonna kill us, if you're all gonna come together and just obliterate the U.S. because the U.S. has the best military, but we can't fight everyone in the world. And the world is not gonna let an empire take it over. I highly doubt they're gonna do that. They're not gonna let themselves be just systematically taken over. Um, Before, I thought that I would have to vote for Obama only because the Democrats might secretly want to get rid of the Occupy Wall Street movement. The Republicans don't give a fuck. They'll just wipe the Occupy Wall Street movement out. They'll just get rid of them. They don't actually give a shit. They take pride in their fascism, but this is bad. I know you all know this is bad, but and you, James, I know you're gonna say I have to have hope and everything. Yeah, I do have to have hope, but my question is this: fight or flight? If these two bills pass, then we are officially past the point of peaceful revolution. We're now in an Arab Spring situation. Are we going to allow ourselves to go through that middle time of dictatorship, or are we going to just stop this fucking shit now? Um, because, you know, we say that that guns wouldn't actually have an effect because we have the best military. Well, in the Middle East, the people are rising up. Of course, they have a military that's willing to shoot at their civilians. Our military, a lot of them would at least hesitate to attack our own country. In the Middle East, their culture is different. They won't. A lot. I don't want to say anything anti-Muslim or anything. I'm just saying the culture is different. They're much more apt to shoot at their own civilians. A lot of them don't give a fuck. A lot of the people here don't give a fuck. Believe me, I know. But oh boy. Basically, what I'm saying is, uh, I would have to make a decision at that point. Um, I don't have children. I don't have a wife. So I would then have a choice to make. Do I try to get out of this country? It actually wouldn't matter where I go because I could go to any democratic country. If this goes through, there are no rights anymore. The government can do whatever it wants. It's over. Um, Sorry, but if you can indefinitely detain people, not you don't even have to have proof they're terrorists. We were like the terrorists, even if they are terrorists, they should get trials. No, no one's gonna get a trial now. You can just indefinitely get rid of somebody, and you don't even have to tell people you did. You don't even have to tell people you arrested them. You can just get rid of them. Um, these two bills. Okay. I'm sorry, this video is going a little long. I don't want to go over 10 minutes of me just rambling, but basically, to my subscribers, fight or flight. Um, because I don't think the country's coming to an end. I think the country's changing. Um, the bad things are happening too quickly for any movement to, you know, if these bills pass, then the peaceful protests, I'm afraid they're probably going to turn into a revolution. And since I don't have anyone who's dependent on me, I feel morally obligated to actually, if it does turn violent, to actually join in. I don't want to, but on what moral grounds would I have to just flee the country? I don't have people younger than me that I have to protect. I am the youth. Uh, I, I what do you think? If this turns violent, and I know people are like, "Oh, you're being paranoid." If these bills pass, you have the three things necessary to make us very much like the Nazis. So, what do you all think? Fight or flight? If these bills pass, should I seriously try to see about getting out of the country? Or should I seriously try to see about getting, at least being there when the protest turn into revolution? Yeah. intertwining myself with the protesters, changing my priorities so that I'm ready to defend myself the way they are in the Arab Spring. Um, because oh, and to the rest of the world, uh, we're not all like that, okay? We're just not. We don't want this shit to happen. This is you. A lot of the middle of the country is to blame, but that's just a cop out. There's no one region. There's just a bunch of really fucking stupid people. I mean, and it's sad because the Dunning-Kruger effect makes them think I'm not smart. I am the level of intelligence that I feel people have the moral obligation to achieve. I am the appropriate level of intelligence for this day and age. Everyone who is below my level of intelligence is being immoral only because they don't care enough to try and learn, to try and educate themselves. I'm not even that smart. I I got a GED. If you're not, I don't mean intelligence. That's not the word I mean. Knowledgeability, not knowledgeable. Um, I no longer forgive stupidity. The sort of redneck. If it ain't from God, it's from the devil or them terrorists. No, 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 no. Uh, so tell me, um, what would you do if you were in my position? Would you just chill, not even worry about it, even though you are in real danger? We all are. It really is. Uh, would you flee? Should I try and get my family out of this country once these bills pass? I'm not saying now, that would be absurd. Just like just like that would just be panicking. I'm not panicking. I know I would have enough time to save up money to get out of this country. I'm not saying I'm going to fucking, you know, pull a Jewish guy in like 1940 like try to sneak out of the US. No. Well, he sneak out of Germany, you know. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not crazy. What I'm saying is, should I seriously start trying to get to the United Kingdom or any of the Scandinavian countries so that even if I'm poor there, it's better than being associated with a fascist, disgusting country, just a vile country. You know, and it's sad. And you know how people say love it or leave it? Maybe they're right. Maybe it's time to leave it. I don't want to. But there's always the third option. Viva la revolution. God, that was awful. Should I fight? And again, if these two bills pass, we're past the point of peaceful fighting. It's over. That we're not doing that anymore. And I don't mean we should choose not to. I mean it's not going to be a physical option because they can just start arresting protesters. The advantage is we don't have like a leader protester who's easily targetable. But if they can shut down the information network, you know, now I don't want to go past 15 minutes. So, should I fight? Should I? Even saying it disgusts me. But should I purchase a firearm? Just saying that just sickens me because I believe in peace. I don't believe in hurting people. But if it's necessary, no, I don't even want to. I don't even think about it. Help me. Until my next video, try to make the world a better place. Even that sounds shallow. But should I fight to make the world a better place? I don't know. Tell me.